Welcome Whisky folk, I'm back again for yet another video, but a wee bit different this time. This is the first of the series that I'm putting together where I'll be adventuring somewhere out of my house and all the whisky encounters that we have. Where better to kick us off but going back up to my local city of Glasgow. Here we go.
I love it here, mate. It's beautiful. My dad's interested as well.
It's the same thing. We got the same thing. What?
It's for the 17 year. Again, just like the colour of it.
Try your pie.
This is, my name is Peter, and this is my first drink of the night.
I've picked that one, so a bit. We'll share. So.
Fuck it. It'll be opened at some
That's
point.
19, is that right?
Yeah, that's fine. that one's like 7.
Right, we're on our way along through Wishaw, which is about 35 minutes outside Glasgow.
Sideways rain.
The weather's horrendous.
Right, voiceover time. Now I'd heard of this fabled place up in a small town outside Glasgow. Apparently had the largest selection of whisky anywhere in the world in terms of open bottles. And I'm happy to see the rumours were all true. Artisan is owned by Derek and Fiona. The restaurant is unassuming from the outside, but as soon as we walked in, our jaws dropped. Everywhere you looked, there was another cracking bottle of whisky. You name the distillery, they had it.
Cheers.
But first, we had to be here for the lunch. Now we saw 3 courses, it was $11.50 or 2 for $10.50. But when we went to order the 3, Fiona warned us, go for the 2 courses and let's see if you're hungry after the main. And look at the portions. Pete had the haggis, I had chicken and asparagus soup. Then I had the haggis, nips and tatties, and Pete went for the classic of the restaurant, the Optimal burger. Like, unreal. The quality, fantastic. Derek's a great cook.
Absolutely.
Now after the lunch, we moved in from the main area into the Whisky Snug, and this is where the jaws actually dropped. There's 3,200 bottles in the restaurant, with over half of those opened and good to be drunk. Like, you're not going to get anywhere else like this. I've never experienced it. And the main thing is the pricing. They're priced to be drunk. They're not prohibitively priced. They're not there to sit and look pretty. So we just wandered around, took it all in, ordered our first drams, which will come up in a wee second. Derek then came out of the kitchen to see us. Now my one mistake here was that I forgot to ask him if he wanted to be mic'd up. To be honest, I was a wee bit shy, but in future I'll be back and I'm going to ask him if he wouldn't mind being on the camera, because some of the stories he was telling us are unbelievable. Now from here, we're mic'd up and we're good to go.
you want to try this?
Yeah, mate.
It's very nice.
What is it? What have you got?
Glenfarclas 19 PX. It's Cadenhead bottling, and that is so smooth.
There you go. Flavour wheel. Tick that off. Smooth. That's wild.
Yep, unreal, isn't it?
And you said smooth. It's smooth. There's no edge. That's dangerous as hell.
Yeah, I know. I put a tiny splash of water in to open it up, and
What would you say after dinner?
oh yeah, it's almost like a dessert wine kind of thing.
And then I've got the Deanston. Is it 14?
13, yeah.
Deanston 13 from Drams, which is just it's got a sweetness to it. Not as smooth as, not as rounded as that, but it's not hidden. The spirit, you can still taste the spirit. Remember when there was a pandemic and we couldn't go near
Yeah, we
anybody?
couldn't even share a Glencairn 2 years ago. You say sponge cake?
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, it's like a Victoria sponge.
Yeah.
It's like
That
the
one,
sweetness, like
it's like
icing
that's been
sugar.
dipped in treacle and like sherry.
Yeah.
And that's like the plain.
Yeah, it's light, but there's like a sweetness, like an icing sugar on top of that. That's really nice.
So obviously, come here for all your whiskey tasting notes. It's nice. It's smooth. It tastes like
Yeah.
cake. No, it's definitely been worth the effort. If you get the chance, get to Wishaw. Come to Artisan. Like
Yeah, this should be a pilgrimage for any whiskey lover.
everything's priced to drink, which is phenomenal.
We've also commented though how the price point of what we consider a drinking whiskey now has escalated horrifically.
I used to be nearly full bottle.
Well, it's no in high demand, Gardner Gherkin.
But that's the thing though, is it was in high demand when it came out. Everyone was desperate.
Everybody went for the clean leash when it came out.
Terrified of what
I
putting
know. I
it
could
there.
tell I could feel the anxiety coming off you touching those bottles there, mate.
Yeah, it's like don't want to knock anything over.
Sorry, we've got a wee lip.
It must be like very back, hidden away. Just so curious to see how bad it is.
It's way at the back.
It was hiding away.
Rafts probably had it because it's
Stinking.
Yeah.
some are better than others. I wouldn't say stinking. Unusual.
That is weird.
That's a good one. I shall leave you to enjoy that.
The levels of curiosity around this ever since it came out, and then just what everyone said has piqued my interest.
I'll let you go first.
Oh no, you don't want to have your experience tarnished by my first impression.
Right, okay, no, go. Tell us your notes.
I mean,
Chip shop pickles.
yeah, it's like pickled egg. It's like a bit sulphurous, but you're definitely getting a lot of the pickle. Silage, like you know when they've been spreading on the fields,
Yeah.
and you get that just on the breeze.
That's a very polite way of saying.
Yeah, I didn't want to. Well, pig shit was one of like the pig shit was literally what someone had said. Like, I live near a lot of farms, and it's when like distant silage muck spreading, and you just catch it. Drinks a lot better.
It does drink a lot better than what the nose is.
Yeah, the nose
I
is
just wanted to see if it's been
no, the nose is very, very unusual.
distinct on the nose.
But actually, on the palate, it's pretty nice. It's a little bit peaty.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me cleanse my palate first. Right. I'm going in. Oh my god. That's rank. It's like how you would picture cheesy feet in a cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh
There's a Stilton.
yeah,
sort of
it's like an
smell?
old cheese. Ugh. I'm not even playing up for the camera. It's
Nah.
genuinely that bad. Ugh. It's like I'm getting so many that there's like egg, there's sulphur, there's. Oh, I don't even want to go back in. Oh, see, if I'd done this at the start today, I would have. No.
Oh yeah, on a hangover, that's not one to
Oh,
have,
I'm
is
scared to do this. No, that's
It's like a.
it's so bad.
It's like a ripe sort of French blue.
I'm
like-
not even getting like gherkin, like vinegar.
You get a bit of pickle, but you're right on the blue cheese, like a Roquefort or something.
Oh, right. Oh. I don't even want to drink it.
It's actually not bad to drink.
I feel like I've waited. Right. It's all right to drink. You can't. That's no. There you go. Other gherkin. Like fair play to yous, the ones that love it, but that actually turns my stomach. I don't know if that's because we've had a few, but oh, oh, I can't even. Oh, can't even put my face near that. If I had that during the meal, I would have been sick. I would have threw up.
I think, on the palate, it's actually not horrendous.
On the palate, it's fine. The spirit's good, but the fermentation process, obviously, what created that.
Let's have a look what a little bit of water does to it as well.
Oh,
Let's open that one up, shall we? There's a lot more blue cheese now. Now
No.
that you've said that as well.
no, I can't go near it.
But yeah, it's like sweaty jockstrap, sort of like a changing room. Actually, it's a bit like a changing room. Like, you know when you're doing like your under-13s football
Yep,
in winter, and you've got like those damp
Oh,
changing rooms on like the parks.
it's not for me.
It's like a dank, sort of musty.
Dank.
Yeah,
Dank
dank
means-
musty smell.
Yeah, there was definitely you could. But the weird thing is, it's fermentation.
Yeah.
You know that Ardbeg, that fermutation. That
Yeah.
was nothing compared to that.
Now that's actually quite nice now. There's a real there's a
I'm
real
not going back. Nah.
honestly, like, if you can do it without nosing it, that's actually quite nice to drink.
Try and balance this.
There's like a real sweetness to that, actually.
Right, well, you've got that. I went for the Friends of Bruichladdich and a Sauternes cask, single cask. Now that doesn't smell like that, thank God. It's more smoky, sweet, like almost like the barbecue type vibe. We never really spoke about this, but we had what was the one you had before this?
Glendronach Handfill.
How was that?
It's really nice. I mean, the Glenfarclas 19 PX was a lot better than the Handfill Glendronach, in fairness. But
Try this. I'm not going to say my notes until he tries it.
I'm going to drink. Hopefully, enjoyed yourself.
pleasure. We'll definitely be back as well. I actually quite like the Ardna Gherkin.
Do you?
A splash of water and then it drinks actually very well.
And I nearly
But smell, yeah. Like,
it turned my stomach. It was awful.
It's not nice on the nose.
nah.
And then he added water and he's like, try. I was like, I'm not going near it. I can't eat it. No, that was one of the toughest. The taste is fine. It's nice. The spirit's still the spirit, but
It's just the funky nose.
Yeah. I mean, it would put a lot of people off just smelling that.
This
Yeah,
is this is brilliant.
The lens is good. That's sold
Like,
out
I didn't have any.
320 bottles, and it took 5 minutes to sell out on Friends of Bruichladdich. It was nuts.
What size was it? Was that a smaller bottle?
There's
Was
a
that 500?
50 CL
50 CL.
Getting
And
a
normally people want
nuttiness
50
to that.
CL bottles is so more people can try and get it.
Yeah. It's like a nuttiness to that one.
I'm glad we chose these. These were good ones to end on. How the
You would not know
that does not drink 62%.
I bottled an Octomore as well at 65.2, and it didn't drink at 65.
You can drink that
I know. That's really rounded.
flavour profile,
No rough edges.
smoky, sweet. The peat's there. It's no overpowering peat. It's almost got a Ben Nevis bacon fries approach to it.
A little bit.
On the nose, I
yeah.
get a wee bit of the bacon. Like it doesn't have the Ben Nevis funk. 'cause
I get-
obviously it's too light.
60.7. But it still
60.7%.
doesn't drink like 60.7.
No.
Not at all.
I get like almonds, toasted almonds on that on the nose as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely like a nuttiness to it.
So Rins obviously is distilled at Bruichladdich, and it's peated to 30 parts per million, whereas Loch-and-Dall's peated to 50 parts per million,
Okay.
and Port Charlotte's 40 parts
That's
per million.
that's yeah. I get exactly what you're saying on that. It's almost like the peanut butter M&Ms. Thank you.
Aye.
Yeah. I'm actually really enjoying that to drink. I'm getting like a bubble gum sort of candy floss as well now.
See with the water in that it opens up a bit. I actually think I prefer it neat, like at the the brew. Yeah, the rins. Guys, absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I genuinely, when I walked in, my jaw dropped.
I know.
Properly, and I was over.
Pictures on Facebook, it doesn't do it
It's the fact as well, you don't realise that the shelves are 2 or 3 deep as well.
Yep.
Wishy, as we call it. Today.
We got at one point there was a blue sky outside.
I know the sun kind of came out and then it went.
Look like that. So you can tell I've been drinking whiskey. Scottish Index. Right. We're rushing back because if we miss it, then we'll start in Wishaw overnight. Fantastic experience. Derry wasn't mic'd up, wasn't really on the camera, so I didn't want to put him on with crap audio. Great guy, Fiona, lovely woman. If she tells you what to order, just listen to her. Warning. Listen to what she says, because the amount of food is unbelievable. Another night in Glasgow. Just wanted to go to my bed.